Hello friends, welcome back to the vlog channel. I love starting off my vlogs when I'm wearing a full face of makeup because it makes me feel like I have my life put together. Which is ironic because I really don't have my life together right now. Also, and kind of related, if you're wondering why I keep on vlogging from this specific spot in our apartment, it is because our apartment is a huge mess ever since we started the moving process. So this is really the only place that's like relatively clean, even though clearly I have not put in the effort to keep the couch looking nice and folding the blankets and stuff. So it's just a little bit in disarray, but this is as good as it's gonna get for now. Today we are headed back over to the house. We haven't been there in like a week or so, but we are gonna go there a couple of times this week starting today. We have the electrician coming because he is going to start the process of installing our security cameras. So we've got that today, and this weekend we got a little bit more done on kind of like the back end. I will say this process is a little bit more overwhelming and expensive than I originally anticipated. When we first got the house, we're really excited because we got a special, first time buyer rate kind of stuff, and the mortgage ended up being around the same as it costs to rent the apartment, except for obviously we get to own the house. So we're really excited about that because we were like, we're basically saving money, but there are so many extra expenses that we did not take into account. For example, we have to get blinds installed because there's just a bunch of open windows, and we had somebody come and measure the windows. I think I actually maybe talked about it in the last vlog, but this weekend they sent us the quote for how much it would cost to put blinds in all the windows, and we chose the least expensive options in every single category because we were like, we don't need anything crazy, we just need plain blinds. And the quote ended up being over $20,000. So understandably, I had a little breakdown and I spent several hours this weekend crying on this couch. We're not gonna end up doing that, so we called some other places to see what their pricing information is. I didn't realize this because I was going based off of a recommendation from somebody else, but we ended up picking obviously one of the way more expensive options, but we are gonna just end up, I think, going with Home Depot because they're relatively inexpensive. It's still an expensive thing, that's the thing. Even the least expensive option is still very expensive. And then also obviously we had to get the appliances, which was expensive, and now getting security cameras installed, and maybe it's something we could have done ourselves, but they have to like drill holes into the exterior walls, and I don't really trust us to do that. But we are trying to cut our expenses as much as possible and just move in, and then anything that's not an absolute necessity we're just not going to focus on for now. We just need to get into the house and get moved in. We're not going with movers this time, so we're saving money in that respect. We're gonna end up probably needing to get a truck, or like a little moving truck at least, just because we have this couch and then we have a couple of large desks, but we're gonna just have friends help us with that. But yeah, there's some expenses that we were not anticipating. So yeah, stuff is expensive. If you're thinking of buying a house, just remember it's more expensive than you think it is. But we're still chugging along. I mean, honestly, I still feel like it's a good option just because we've been renting for so many years, and it kind of just feels like we're throwing money out the window because after all of the years of renting, we don't have anything to show for it, and I still feel like it's a good option to have equity. Once we get the blinds in and can actually live in there without people looking in at us, and once we have these security cameras up, we should be good. I did have a lot of plans, and I still like all of my plans of what I want to do in the house, but our timeline is just a little bit wider because one, everything is expensive, and two, I mean, we own it, so we can really take our time with whatever customization and renovation kind of things we want to do. So I still want to do all that stuff, but it's just going to be like a slower process. So yeah, let me go wipe off my makeup, and then I will catch up with you again once we are at the house, and then maybe we can also pick up some paint samples. Oh, and I think we're also going to be bringing the vacuum and the mop just to like start the cleaning process. I did bring Clorox wipes the last time we were there, so I was like wiping down all the surfaces, but we still have to mop the floors, and then I want to vacuum as well. They did have it professionally cleaned before we got the house, but I still like to clean, make sure that things are clean enough for me. So I'm probably gonna clean it again. So we'll catch up in a little bit. Real quick before we go, I just removed my face makeup and my false lashes if I look very different. I did slather on sunscreen, so that's why I'm a little shiny right now. But I also wanted to talk about the cleanser I've been using recently because I'm a big fan of it. It's the Cetaphil Hydrating Foaming Cream Cleanser. I've just been using this. It's really cheap and it's a big bottle and I feel like it removes my makeup pretty well. Obviously I kept my eye makeup on because I still wanted to have my makeup on, but it's just too hot to be wearing a full face right now. Also, I gotta say, my nose hurts so much. I don't know if I've talked about this in a while, but I have been having issues with my nose. It's broken and I just feel like it has been giving me the hardest time in the last like year or so. For starters, I can't breathe out of this nostril at all. It's there for show. It's not a real nostril anymore. No, it is a real nostril, but it's just, it doesn't really smell anymore. And also specifically when I'm removing my makeup, I am so gentle on my nose just because it always hurts. But like when I am even gently just cleansing and removing makeup from my nose, I feel like I get just an instant headache because I feel like I'm almost like pushing my sinuses back into my brain. Did I tell you guys that I started taking medication for my sinuses, but it has not been working? So I gotta go back to the doctor and see what is going to happen next. But basically my nose just hurts all the time. It is not fun. But anyway, I am going to pack up some of my stuff and then we will head over to the house. Hello friends, we are at the house now. I started vacuuming, but then the electrician came, but I gotta say, whoever cleaned the house actually did a pretty good job cleaning the floors because I vacuumed a few rooms and the vacuum is still like completely empty. I thought it would at least be dusty, but I guess it is relatively clean in here, but I still want to mop. Gotta do that, but I didn't bring a mop today, so I'll have to do that when I come back in a couple of days. As far as the electrician, again, we are just faced with this knowledge that it is so much more expensive than we originally anticipated. Now I'm getting a call from Home Depot, so I have to take that. I will be right back. Hello, we are back home. So yeah, we haven't quite decided what we want to do about the electrician. We're just gonna wait on a quote. So we'll see what happens with that. But I also checked the mail for the first time today, which I know I should have done it sooner, but I honestly kind of forgot. I don't know, I mean, I've just been checking the mail regularly here in the apartment, so I kind of forgot that that's also something I have to do there. But also, we haven't given our address to anybody yet, so we wouldn't necessarily have much mail, but we did have a lot of mail. We had like at least 60 pieces of mail and I started going through them. It is shocking how many scams are mailed to people. Like honestly, some of them I'm very aware of a lot of common scams, so it was easy for me to identify that like 100% of the things that were sent to us were scams. I don't know if it's illegal, but if it isn't, it absolutely should be. But it's crazy how they make these documents look super official and they're like, you're about to default on your mortgage, so you have to call us immediately and send us X amount of dollars. Or there was this one that we got 8 times that was like, final notice, an important parcel needs to be delivered to you, please call us. And then I know that scam, and it's if you call them, then they say it's a valuable gift and you have to pay $100 for them to drop it off for you because they've been holding it and there's like a holding fee, but there's actually no package. But also nobody has our address yet, so how would we have a package? But yeah, it is actually crazy. I wonder how many people fall for these scams. I mean, I know people who have fallen for them. That's how I know so many of them, but it honestly upsets me that that's even allowed. But yeah, so I just spent the whole car ride home just opening these letters and being like, another scam, another scam. What a crazy world we live in. So I'm going to check back in with you in a couple of days. Gotta go back. Well, I'm gonna go back without Ryan. I want to get pest control spray. We don't have any pests in the house, but I don't want to have any pests in the house. So we're gonna do like the preventative pest control. So that's what's on Thursday. So I'll catch up with you then. I did make myself a little birthday order from Hot Topic that I wanted to show you. And then I also got some PR stuff that I figured I could just unbox. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for this. I got this from It Cosmetics. I love their CC cream. And the last time I went to some convention thing where I was talking to somebody from It Cosmetics and I was like, I wish you guys would come out with CC cream with SPF in it because that is my favorite, but like I just like having the extra protection. And they do. She actually told me that they apparently used to have it and then they stopped making it for a while. Let me see. I hope I got some good colors. Oof. This one looks like it'll match me. I feel like I'm usually fair light, but this sticker looks a lot darker than me. I don't know. Am I making that up? Maybe I'll combine them. But yeah, the woman that I spoke to said that they used to have SPF in their CC cream, then they stopped doing it, but now it looks like they're doing it again. Or maybe they just sent this because I was saying I wish I had it. I'm not sure. I also got this fun holographic box from a brand called Clio. I started opening it, but I was like, oh, I'll just do this on the blog. So this is what it looks like. It's makeup and it says sun's out, the only makeup kit you'll need for the summer. Ooh, it's waterproof makeup. So we've got some lip glosses, nice variety of colors here. We've got some ink velvet lip liners. Lip liners are actually my absolute favorite thing. I usually am just wearing a lip liner and I just wear it as a color because I like the texture of lip liners better than I like my lips to be mostly matte. Oh, this is nice. Ooh, this is so pretty. This is the color Milky Brown. It feels really good too. But yeah, I just like the texture. And then it looks like, oh my gosh, this is another SPF. It's a cushion foundation. I've never used anything like that before. I've seen them before, but I actually don't even understand fully how they work. Like, is it liquid or is it powder? I don't know. Let's find out. I'm a little sweaty too. I don't know why I'm wearing a sweatshirt. It is over 100 degrees outside. Oh, it is a liquid. Okay, I'm not gonna open it yet just because I want to wait until I'm ready to use it, but I see like a little liquid, so it must be a liquid. I'll report back maybe in the next vlog. We've also got a liner, which is very nice to have in waterproof because I cry a lot. And then we also have some Air Blur Whip Blush. This must be a liquid as well. Ooh, this is an interesting looking texture. I don't know if you can see it. Let me touch it. Oh, it is a liquid. Okay, it's not like a liquid, it's like a cream. Ooh, that feels so soft. Let me try to wipe this off. Oh yeah, I forgot this is waterproof. Yeah, that's not coming off. But the last thing I wanted to show you before I change into a t-shirt because I'm sweating is I bought a couple of things from Hot Topic. So I'll try them on and I'll like insert some footage of it. But I did buy 4 things. There was a sale going on. I don't remember what it was. I think it was like buy one, get one half off. So I got 4 things. 2 of them are sweatshirts because I mean, it's just nice to have sweatshirts in general. And then 2 of them are t-shirts. So I'll start with this one. This is honestly the reason that I even made the order because this is a cool looking sweatshirt. It kind of looks oversized actually. What size did I get? I got a medium, but it says it's a boyfriend fit. So it's like this skeleton, orange skeleton, just kind of like, I don't know, is he glitching out? What's going on with him? And then on the back, there's more skeletons. And it's just a zip up hoodie. It's black. It's cute. I've been liking the like oversized boyfriend hoodies and then you wear them with just like very tight leggings and then that's just the whole vibe. It's a very millennial vibe, but that's my favorite vibe. So I got that. This was the other sweatshirt I got. I think this was a men's, but I thought it was really cool. It just has little flames on it. I don't know what this material is. It is 100% acrylic, but honestly, I kind of like the feel of it. I think the flames look a little bit brighter on camera than they do in real life. These are both giving good Halloween vibes, but I'll just wear them anytime. Then I got this crop top that's like Alice in Wonderland characters. Ooh, it's like embroidered on the top. Oh, and on the bottom too. That's cute. But yeah, so after Mooncat came out with their Wonderland collection, I don't know, I was like feeling the Alice in Wonderland vibes, so I got this shirt and I think it's really cute. And also this is the original illustration, the Mad Hatter, that I painted on a 20 by 20 canvas that I had once upon a time. I would love to try that again because I really wish I still had that painting. And by the way, I know it's Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. It's just quicker to say Alice in Wonderland. And then the last thing I got is this shirt. I just thought this was hilarious. So it's a Kuromi shirt who's like, is she technically a Hello Kitty character or is she just one of Hello Kitty's friends? I'm not sure, but she's just this little cat. But the shirt looks like it's like one of those metal band shirts. So I thought that was really funny. Honestly, this is a pretty big shirt. I think I might have thought it was junior sizes, so I got it in a large, but it appears to be a unisex shirt. So I think this is just gonna be another one of those oversized situations because I would usually wear a medium, I think. And then if I want it to be tight, I'll get a small. But yeah, so that is the new stuff that I've gotten. Hello friends, I have not vlogged since our friends came to visit this weekend, but it has been a couple of days. We had a lot of fun. They didn't want to be vlogged, but ran around on the strip for a few days. We saw the Blue Man Group, which I'm a little conflicted about because the music part of it was really cool, but there was just like a lot of just like dumb comedy that I didn't love. Not sure how I felt about that, but I'm so glad I went. We tried a lot of good food. We found some money on the ground and we gambled it and we won, but it wasn't much money. We found, I think it was $8 and we ended up with 25, which we then spent on water because water is very expensive on this trip. But yeah, overall it was a very fun time. And now I'm about to run to my next thing, which is that I'm going to Cosmoprof today. That is just this really big beauty convention that they do in Las Vegas every year. I actually really wanted to go last year, but it didn't line up right with my schedule because it was like the week before I moved here, which is actually ironic because now I'm scrambling to move out of here and I am going to Cosmoprof, but I'm glad I'm going. I'm very excited. I gotta go, but I will see you in a bit. I am drinking a delicious sparkling water and I used frozen mangoes as ice cubes because why not? And I'm extremely thirsty. But yes, I'm back from Cosmoprof. It was super fun, but it definitely was not a place I could film. Well, I mean, I'm sure I could have filmed, but I almost kind of felt I wasn't supposed to be there because it's mostly for brands and distributors and stuff. But it was really cool to see and I had a lot of fun hanging out with the Orly people. But I wanted to tell you guys as I was walking out, first of all, let me tell you, I was wearing these boots. I took them off, but I have them right here. So I was wearing these boots that I got from Amazon and I feel like it works with this dress that I'm wearing, but just keep in mind, this is what I was wearing on my feet. So I'm in the Las Vegas Convention Center and it is so far from the parking lot to where the actual Cosmoprof was. So it was like a 10-minute walk and I was walking down like one of the corridors and there was a custodian walking next to me and he was like pushing the custodian bins and I noticed him and I like turned and I was like, oh, hi. And then he started laughing and I was like, what? And he was like, oh, I just think it's funny that you think those Jean Simmons boots are fashionable. And then he walked ahead of me and I was just like, I cannot believe that just happened. I didn't know if I should be insulted or if that was just an incredible thing for him to say. But yeah, then he just walked away and I was like, wow, I can't believe that random stranger just insulted me for no reason. So that's Vegas for you, I guess. Hello. I don't even know when the last time I updated you was, but it has been a very busy week. We haven't done too much with the house, but every time we go over there, we just bring some more stuff. So I've got some stuff in the background here. By the way, my voice is so hoarse because I talked a lot this week, but that is not relevant. Today, we are going to head over to the house. I've got some other things, and then I want to continue my deep clean, and then we're going to seal the floors, but we're also going to go to Lowe's and pick up up some fan lights. So we have an electrician coming over tomorrow to work on our security cameras, and while he's there we figured we could just have him install the lights. So we have extra light switches for fans, so we figured we would just buy some lights that have fans on them. So we're just gonna install those, but yeah, that's what's going on today. Moving day is quickly approaching. I don't know if I told you this, but we had a crazy situation with our Wi-Fi. We tried to have Wi-Fi in both places at the same time just for like a week to overlap. We had a crazy issue where they turned off our Wi-Fi here in the apartment, and then they also didn't get it started in the new place. So we didn't have Wi-Fi. It took us literally like 8 hours to get somebody to put our Wi-Fi back on here and then also to start the Wi-Fi at the house. But they still somehow messed it up because we are listed as being canceled. They won't reactivate our account, and we have to return all of like the cable boxes and the Wi-Fi and stuff by the end of the week. So we just decided that's gonna be our move-in date, and we're just gonna have everything over there by then, and that's where we're gonna start working over there once our Wi-Fi is cut off. So honestly, I've tried like 4 times to call them and tell them that we're not done here yet, but they won't listen. We only need like an extra few days, but it doesn't even matter. So we're just gonna move everything over. I have some friends coming over this weekend to help us move most of the stuff. We do have a couple of big items, and that was kind of a stress for us because we're multiple floors up and we don't have an elevator in our building. So we were trying to figure out how we were gonna move these like giant pieces like the couch, the fireplace, all the things that, you know, I feel are very important, but they're a little too hard to carry. So I did call a moving company, and I'm just having them move 4 pieces. So the recliner and also the couch, and then what is this called? Fireplace. And also Ryan's desk, which is also incredibly heavy. And then other than that, everything else should be light enough for us to carry ourselves. And I don't want to work with a full moving company again because I didn't have a great experience last time. So that's the plan. But yeah, we're gonna go head to Lowe's, pick up the lights, and then do some deep cleaning. So join us. Hello, we are here at the house. Ryan's outside with the electrician. I am inside, and we did, I don't know if I even told you guys what we were doing, but we wanted to seal the grout in our kitchen and living room. So yesterday we painstakingly went tile by tile and just cleaned up the grout around it. So now we're gonna seal it, but I just wanted to go through and mop really quick as well. So that's what I'm doing now, but this area is now all clean, so I'll show you. So this floor is now fully clean, and we're going to seal the grout. I've got it over here, you can probably see. That is the grout sealer stuff, and we just tested that small little area so we can see if it works nicely. But yeah, the tile is really pretty. I feel like it's hard to tell on camera, but it's like, it's this cool stone looking. So yeah, we're gonna do that. Hello, it is a couple hours later. We have been scrubbing the grout and sealing it. The electrician came, he put in the new fans, which actually look pretty good. So I think I've told you guys that we have black fixtures everywhere. So we got black fans. Let me show them to you. By the way, here's the floor. We're just letting the sealer kind of, I don't know, sit, and then tomorrow we're gonna mop the floors again. So here is one of the fans. We got all of the same fan on everything, but this is what they look like. He said to let them run for a day just because when you screw in fan blades, they like settle. So if you let them run, then they'll settle evenly. So it looks pretty good though. And then the other 2 are upstairs. Yeah, everything looks pretty good. We have been bringing a little bit of stuff each time. I know it's hard to tell because it looks like there's like nothing here still, but that's just because we don't have our big furniture. We're gonna do that this weekend, but we have been bringing a lot of small things. And then we also, after we move, we're still gonna have a couple of days where I run and fill up the car if we miss anything, but we're gonna try not to. But yeah, it's all happening and I'm excited and nervous. Hello. So the laundry is going in the background. I don't know if you can hear it, but it's loud for me and it's very annoying. So I'm gonna try to make this fast because it probably is annoying if it's picked up by the camera. But I didn't really show you any of the cleaning because honestly, we were just literally on our hands and knees scrubbing the grout and then mopping and then sealing the grout, and we have to go back tomorrow to mop again because the sealer is everywhere. Sealant? I don't know what it's called. But anyway, I think I'm gonna wrap up this vlog because tomorrow tomorrow is when the movers are coming to get our big items. And then the day after that, we are having Leah and our friend Devaney come over to help us move the rest of the stuff. I think I'm just gonna vlog that separately because that's also just gonna be like our last time here. Well, not our last time here. We're probably not gonna bring every single thing. Oh, and now the air just kicked on too. It's gonna be a loud background noise here. But yeah, we're still gonna have some time to come back and pick up stuff if we need to. We honestly are just trying to leave a little bit early. I think I told you in this vlog. I don't know. I like don't remember anything. I am permanently tired just doing all this stuff. But yeah, so that will be the next vlog, and then we've got exciting stuff coming. Once we move in there, we're gonna start doing the fun stuff. I was originally thinking about like doing all of this stuff before we moved in, but honestly, it's gonna take so long. So we'll just do it as we continue to live there. It was just hard to kind of coordinate doing everything while also living here. That'll just be all fun projects that we do, which is going to be a lot of vlog content, so stay tuned. But yeah, thank you guys for joining for another vlog. I know this one was kind of all over the place, but now it's just gonna be days in a row. I think like right now I'm kind of just vlogging whenever we do something, which isn't every day, but once we live there, it's gonna be easier. But yeah, anyway, I love you all, and I'll see you in my next video, and we'll be moving. Yay! Bye.